is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we going come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
What's up, everyone? Sorry for the delay there. So we're gonna get things started fairly soon. We got 5 minutes until game starts. And for you guys, it might have been already, but we will begin shortly. It is on a delay, so that is why I'm saying that. On the back end, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything cleaned up here. So, yeah, we're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete everything off my computer that has nothing to do with the stream, so we don't have any lag. At least that's the idea. And if we can do that perfectly, then we should be good to go. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. This is the Vapor Pro Scrims, hosted by none other than Vapor. Really good comp team, and also a very good tournament organizer. As you see here, teams are going to be jumping in, and we're going to get started exactly at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So get ready with your popcorn as we are about to begin this cool tournament. And let me show you guys the team list. Teams that are participating here tonight. We do have Light 'em Up, United Front, We Play for Fun, Vlex PUBG Mobile, Tap Esports, Rampage, Vision Hyper, Heaters, RDM Black, Yikes Bruh, Youngins, Astro 4K, U18, RDM Gold, Thirst All Cash Out, Star Esports, Legacy Esports, Icon, Synergy, Dire Gaming Ice, SUS Esports, and Golden Eagles. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this event. Let me know who you guys think is going to win for sure. And I will definitely mention who I think is going to win it all. Right now, my team that I have, that I believe is going to win it will be RDM Gold on Team 14 right there. So RDM Gold, you have my vote, and I hope you don't take that badly, because if anyone knows my stream, it is this, that I am a terrible person at picking winners. I've only been right once out of the many times I've done this. Well, just hosting in general scrimmages. I've done the Naked Pro Scrims, the Vapor Pro Scrims, you name them, RDM's Pro Scrims. Man, I can't name them all. Top Gun. Whew. All right, well, anyway, now that out of memory lane, let's head over to intermission. And again, I still want to hear what you guys think and what teams you believe is going to win. But right now, RDM Gold is my choice, and I believe they got what it takes to win it all. So this is the intermission page. So this is kind of just going with the chat room on the right, as you'll soon see pop up. There we go. And everything else would come in line there. Celeste says, hey Crusader. Hello to Celeste, guys. If you don't know her, make sure to follow her now. She has been a great person helping me with my streams and making sure everything looks good. So please follow her. And hopefully you guys will follow each other. If you guys are in chat, make sure to message it up. I want to see what you guys have been thinking. And then we'll get things started again for this event. So as I said before, this is the Vapor Pro Scrims. There will be 3 matches total. Erangel is going to be the first map. I'm not sure if they're going to switch it up from there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And it will be, I believe, FPP. Yes, there will be FPP. So if you guys don't know, FPP is first person perspective compared to third person perspective, where you have the camera kind of behind you, kind of being able to see more. So FPP is kind of just like real life, you know, what situation would happen if you're just placed on to shoot people. I guess that's the main idea. So again, there will be 22 teams competing. That's usually the round normal. Round normal is 20 teams, so just making sure we have 22, and then we'll get started. So again, actually, we'll start at 8 exactly, regardless of how many teams are actually joining in. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, as I love streaming for you guys. If you guys like what I'm doing, definitely give me a follow, and definitely I would love for you guys to follow each other. That is one thing I mentioned before, but I mention again, this is such a great community. I hope you guys all can appreciate each other, respect each other in all ways and forms, and yeah, and I hope to see some rivalries build. Definitely want to see some teams that really go after each other. If you are one of those teams that are watching right now and want to figure out who you're going after, let me know who you want to go after on these teams. I had the team list up there before. If you have any questions, let me know. And we'll kind of go through this list right now. So it looks like we have Unified Front there on Team 2 ready to go. Team 8 ready to go as well. We got RDM. That's not the team I have winning it, though. I have RDM Gold. Maybe they have 2 teams in this, but I believe RDM Gold is right there. Yes, Scout, Hunter, Reaper, and Nuke on the bottom there, putting it in the middle. That is the team I have winning it all, and they can break the curse once again. I would be very much appreciative. We got Team 10. Oh, all right, we're gonna get started. And let me make sure I get myself situated here. So I usually don't like music, that's why I just turned it off. I mean, I like music, just not during a match. In between matches, I totally like having it on. But here, right now, we're about to begin some matches, so that is a time where I don't want to see that kind of stuff. So let me actually get this lower there. You guys can see me, right? Yeah, you're good to go. All right. Again, guys, let me know who you guys think is going to win. Would love to hear about what you guys think. Alright, I'm just texting from Miss Gold Bacon. But that's beside the point. If you guys don't know her, she's the head of a comp team as well. And what I want to do here, let's get that perfect. Alright, now I'm good to go. Let's see what the plane line is, shall we? So, hit the map up. So it is kind of a southeast plain line. Obviously, all those towns on the right where you have Novo, Military Base, Milta Power, definitely will be hotspots for people to go to. Pachinki is also a place I believe people will go to just because it's the only one north of the plain that's really possible to get to. It looks like no one's going for Primorsk, so no early jumpers there. Everything else, I believe you would have to take a vehicle. Maybe Yasnaya you can make it, but that's a little bit tough to for a lot of these teams to kind of float over there. You'll be airing a long time. You don't want to be caught up there and getting shot at. So you can see some of these teams now jumping. It looks like Quarry might be a spot, maybe Ferry Pier. Wasn't really expecting a few teams jumping there, but we might have that. And if there is, you know what we do. We go for the action, so wherever we see a bunch of people land to, it's usually the first place we'll be. Looks like Team 2 is dropping to Military Base. And we're going to have some more people dropping already. Interesting enough, I think we're going to have some Pachinki jumpers here. We have two teams right next to each other, Youngins being one. And on Team 10, I'm not sure what that team is. Oh, we almost had a sight on them. It looks like they see them at least. They're trying to all hit up the edge of Pachinki, so everyone's very short. It looks like that team drew its parachutes early. That might help get a little bit farther along the way. And we'll see where they land for the most part. It looks like that is MW. So maybe Mobile... That's not Mobile Warriors. That is a different team altogether. But here we go. First drops in Pachinki. It looks like it will be the Youngins. And then Team 10 is dropping possibly overhead. Interesting enough. I'm not sure where they are. I'm trying to find them actually. There's Team 11. I still don't see. Oh, there. They finally drop. So that's Razor Gaming Savage. Scarface on the left. You have Geek in front as well. And it looks like they are very close by. What happened here? You got knocked already deep. Deep in trouble. More like it. I don't know how you got knocked. I heard the handgun shots, but I didn't think anything of it. And Deep is going to have to start this one early on the ground. On all fours. We'll see if they can change in a bit. But it's going to be tough. He's always closest to the enemies more than he's closest to his teammates. You see Geek there on the right. Can possibly get the revival, but it's going to be a tough gig for him. I think he's better off looting it up. But he won't have a lot of time. He's already down to 50% health, and that will just get lower and lower as time goes on. So teammates will have to come around to help out Deep eventually if they want to have him survive. Here we have Derp. Looks like he has a Scar with a hollow scope on. Not a too bad type of weapon to have early game. Definitely something that you would like to see in the early matches. We have Deep here. It looks like he's still crawling over to his teammates. I'm not sure. He's kind of behind a lot of things now. He can be picked up soon if his teammates can get to him in time. Honestly, it might not be the case. Look at his health right now. It's so close to 0. They might be leaving him on it. Oh, here we go. Geek. Oh boy. Can he make it in time? It's like the mad dash. No, don't look around. Geek. I think, Geek must have seen Stan on the left. I didn't think that Stan was an issue on the left, but apparently I think Geek was a little frightened from that and did not go for the revival. So now they're already short down a member, and Youngins have an advantage. We're going to switch it up now so we can get some other teams in here. It looks like we had Team 14 drive. This RDM. And everything kind of has to get rendered in, so give that a sec and we'll be good to go soon. And then later, looks like RDM again, they have both of them. This is the team I have winning it all, by the way, with Reaper, Hunter, Scout, and Nuke. This is RDM, I believe, gold, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Team 14 slot. That RDM, that's the one I have winning it. And I believe they can do it, but we'll see just how well they play here tonight. I'm really hoping for the best of them. And, you know, again, we'll see. Team 16, though, looks like Yasnaya might have something. As we see Stardom, Anarchy, Flix, Reigns, and Shadow all together on the same team. And as things render in, we'll just shimmy along to Team 8 here and see what they're about. Here's like Midnight. Looks like they are looting up that police station, is what I like to call it, the police station. But again, I'm not sure what it's actually called. There's not really a name for it as far as I can tell. So this team is called the Haters, with Almond Joy, ATTP Pink, and Midnight. I've only seen the Haters compete together before once, and then we'll see if they can do well here tonight in the Vapor Pro Scrims. It looks like they do have eyes on them, Team 16. I'm trying to click on Flix, but Flix is moving back and forth. It's making it difficult for me. And Stardom Esports is close by, so Team 8 with a disadvantage because they only have one player. They have 3 players. They do not have one extra player to have a 4-man squad. Looks like he's ready for the double barrel just in case. He's peeking it. It is a good weapon for this close rangeness, so I don't think he's going to want to leave this place anytime soon. But that being said, they're not going to have a lot of loot unless they've looted up before this place. It looks like he has an M16 with a UMP. And you, my friend, what do you got? A Pan, a Scar, or that an M4? That's an M4 with an extended mag, so that's not too shabby. It looks like, whoa, Anarchy took a brunt of the hit there. It looks like he's going to get into smoking up his spot and maybe get some revivals in at the same time. Yep, he's going with a slow revival with bandages because you don't want to be using those first aid kits yet, especially when you have time like this. So I don't think Team 8 is making a push anytime soon, although Pink just got outside of the house. You see right in front. Then left the prison. Or I guess that's prison and no, this is a police station, I believe. I'm still going with this is a police station. I don't know if I'm wrong or right. I just go with what my gut says. Anarchy has left this 1-story building. He was in a bit of a trouble spot there, and now he's decided that he needs to get closer to his teammates, and that is his decision to make. We have Pink on the right. Looks like he's trying to peek around on the roof and does get Reigns. Perfect knock there, but I don't know if they're going to make a push here. They still have, they don't have the numbers, and you have still 3 other players from Star who can shoot down if they try to make a push here. So I think they'll just take that as a one battle. But they certainly have not won the war yet. They need to do a lot more work than just that in order to make that happen. So a little bit of a slow moving battle here. Not too shabby. Definitely everyone's thinking methodically. Obviously you don't want to push even with a knock like that. And so they each know what's in stake here. You can make a push with 2 people knock most parts, and that's automatic. You can make a push when you just get 1 knock, but you have to be very, very particular about it. You got to do it at the right timing, and it does seem like they're going to be trying to leave this spot. Instead, Youngins getting some knocks at Pachinki area as we were there earlier on. Let's see if they are still in a battle, unless they just took care of everybody right now, and it looks like they just have. Yes, they did. So the Youngins finishing off what I believe was Team MW with Razor Gaming as well. So good job for the Youngins. We've seen Youngins squad wipe a lot of teams in the past, and I'm not surprised by that. We'll see more of them throughout the whole scrimmage for sure. So this is back to RDM. We just saw these guys. I know Team 13 is close by, so we'll head over to Team 13 and see what that's about. So Polo, yikes, by himself has an M16 and it looks like an AKM with no scopes on each. Definitely will need more than that, and I don't know if this is the right move. Going prone, staying hidden, definitely a hider right here, but if you can make it, you can make it. We'll see. RDM, Baron, Sean, and Capo all ready to go here. Looks like this is Team 9, and they are trying to find a place to call home pretty much, and they have it here at South George. Now, Baron, Sean, and Capo, looks like they're going to find more weapons. They're still looting. Pretty much every team's still in the looting process. And let's take a look at LEU here. We got Miss Smoke and Smoke just taking a nice boat ride around Erangel, just seeing what it's about, taking in the views, enjoying themselves, and hopefully bullets won't come in and crash on their parade. It's a beautiful day here in Erangel. A nice 65 degrees, and I don't think rain or snow is in sight. I believe they're going to have a nice time. Oh, they're even going on for a swim here in the middle, which I don't think is a good idea, especially after eating, but again, that is the move they made. I don't know if they ran out of gas or what, but they have. Usually you don't want to do this. You don't want to get out of your boat in the middle of the river and start swimming. You're open target and you have no way to shoot back. But hey, all more power to them. Now Taco here, thirst out cash. Thirst off. Thirst. Damn it. Something thirst. I should know this by now, but I don't. Thirst all cash out. There we go. That's my memory for you. Thirst all cash out. Again, another team that has done really well in scrimmages. And we'll see how well they can do against maybe, possibly LEU coming in, causing some trouble maybe with light 'em up. Light 'em up may come up these rocks possibly. And if they do that, then they're going to find Taco here waiting for them. That'll be a problem, especially for light 'em up, because they are the ones that have to come up the rock. They don't have to go down. We have Flix here still with Star. It looks like they have made it to Yasnaya still, or not made it, but they are still at Yasnaya. And there is another team that's a little bit far away. Oh, it's the same team. So they didn't really drive off. They kind of just drove around Yasnaya, and they're still here. So this is the team that was earlier at the prison, or the police station, as I like to call it. And so it's not the prison, obviously, but the police station. And it looks like they were looting the apartments, and now they're heading off possibly to get to the new zone, not to let this blue zone kind of hit them too hard. So they're going to be driving by Team 16. They're going to say hello, goodbye, and enjoy the blue zone while you're at it. We'll be heading into the next circle. Let's take a look at Team 18 as they are driving by another team as well with Team 12. So Team 18, that is Icon. So this is Icon. We'll see how well they do here. We got, what would it be, Saibe, Torch, if I'm not mistaken, or Torcha. Let me see. Let me click on you. Torcha, perfect. King and Wadu. Wadu Heck, right? All right, so they're going to go over to what appears to be the drop. I don't know if they're going to still head to the drop. They're in between that compound. They're looking at that compound, making sure no one's there. Or if someone's there, they're going, no, they're just driving around it. So they are going to go to that compound. So what a lot of teams like to do is kind of take a look at the compound without actually getting into it, not driving straight into it. They'll make a circle before they head in. Now, it looks like that was a decision that they just veered off from. I think they were thinking about doing that, and then they decided against it as a team and now moving over to another place. And we'll have more about that, where they land and all that. But first, let's also head over to another team here. Back to Taco with Crisis, Sauce, and Shell. Team 12 is on their left. He has a 4x scope, so that is a possible way to snipe him if he can get eyes on them. He sees a vehicle, so he might, yes, he does. He sees some people in his sights, Crisis, and I think it possibly AFK. Yo, he got a shot on him. That was a headshot, because he just lost 50% of his health on that one hit. Well done. A little bit of movement there, too. Not I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. Casey Boo, hello. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate you being here. There's a bit of a delay. I understand that, so I might not be able to talk to you in real time. But again, thank you for being here. I try to do my best to answer you guys and kind of respond and have a nice conversation with you guys. I hope that's a possibility, and we'll see if that can be done. Now Team 5 is just driving by here with Tap, and Tap is just going to be seeing later. Tap Gator. So Team 19, are you by yourself too? You didn't lose your teammates, did you? No, you still have all your teammates, but they're down the line, and I don't know if they have a vehicle for you to pick them up, but you have a long way to go if you try to run this one. Now you do have to worry about on your left with Team 12. They are there. Crisis appears to be focusing that spot, and that is Astro 4K. So it's a dangerous move here to be moving like this, but he's going to try it. You know, he has the ability to just drop down to the rocks if he needs to. If he starts getting shot at, he can just avoid all of it and just kind of like bail and go to the right. Now it does look like Shell from Taco. Thirst all cash out. Looked like he was coming to pick him up, and he's like, yeah, you got the rest. You got it. And maybe Crisis kind of waved him off. He's like, I ran half of this already. I might as well complete it. So he's going for the whole marathon. Doesn't want to be hit with anyone helping him out, apparently. So we got Unified Front. Another really good team. If you guys don't know some of these teams, definitely head into the Vapor Discord as mentioned in the chat. If you don't see it on Twitch, well, it's not there quite yet. So, but if you can go to my Discord and it'll head into there. If anyone could post it on Twitch as well, I would appreciate it. But it definitely is on Omlet, so make sure if you want to join in on this event, see what's going on, even know about Vapor in general. Even if you don't register for this event, definitely hit that Discord link to get more info. It's all free. There's really good information about PUBG Mobile. If you're trying to become a better player, they may be able to help you, and all that kind of stuff with content and obviously these scrims. So definitely hit them up. That's one thing I would definitely recommend, if anything. Celeste, thank you for answering Casey Boo. Appreciate it. And there's a drop right in the middle of a field. Very dangerous to try to get that, but we may see it. Maybe Unified Front make that move. They might just be camping it instead. Now, there's nobody around that would be hindering them from grabbing it. And we're going to switch it up too, because there's another drop, actually. And as everything renders in, just give that a second. It looks like there's some gunshots from Team 14. From RDM. That is the RDM team I have winning it all. And then Team 8 here with the Haters. I believe the Haters, if I'm not mistaken. That's their team name. So it looks like they did get a knock on Nuke. And it looks like MK was in that box because he's using that right now. A nice automatic sniper. And another knock on Reaper. RDM, now the rest of the teammates are bailing. They're not going to be able to pick up their teammates, and they want to survive, and that's what they're going to try to do here. They thirst the teammate there. Nuke is the only one left who's knocked, and I think Nuke is going to be out of this match soon enough. They're still shooting through that smoke, hoping for something, but RDM has bailed. And it looks like Nuke, yeah, Nuke did get thirsted or finished off in some way. Tough spot here. I don't know if this is the place you want to be, but they are certainly going to try it. It looks like he's still getting hit. Scout goes down. How did he get hit? I don't know who he got. Who did that? Was there another place they're getting shot at? I totally missed who got that knock, but it looks like Scout is going to try to get the revival. I don't see anyone else around. And Hunter's getting hit now, but that is definitely from Almond and Pink. And now RDM is down, so Almond gets the finishing touch there. And well done to the Haters here. Let me make sure that is the Haters, just to make sure. Yes, it is. So far, so good. No one's hating you now other than RDM right now because you guys took him out of the match. So now we have Team 15. We're going to switch it up again. This is Taco Shell, Sauce, and Crisis. They always seem to be close to other teams. And what is Team 12? Who's in that spot that they are fairly close to? This is AFK, so I believe this is Astro 4K with Miso, MDM, Noke. Let me make sure I got that right. So this is Noke or Noki. Make sure to correct me, if be possible. I'd be appreciative. Part of AFK and possibly a part of NDM. I don't know if you can be a part of two teams, but that might be the case there. And then you have Oxculand, which I always feel like I'm mispronouncing, but there's really, I feel like only one way to pronounce it, and it's the way I'm saying it. So, again, let me know if I got it all wrong. I've seen him compete many times, but I believe I probably get it wrong. No, actually I don't, but I'm worried that I get it wrong, I guess is the best answer for that. So we have two teams right there, driving right next to each other and getting shot, and one gets knocked by getting ran over. Tough spot here as he's trying to hold back against that other team who just drives through, and he has not a lot of places to go. Flix is getting some work done though, and they are finished off on the right. Jeez, Flix, way to go. Hanging on by a thread too, or Anarchy especially, as he got knocked by getting ran over. Make sure to clip the action too, guys. Great job defending it after a rough start. You don't want to get ran over, obviously, in the first part of a car chase, but that is what happened, and yet they're able to hang on and win the battle without losing a single player. So Star, well done. Change it up. Team 5, who's by himself with Tap Gator, started by himself, and he has Team 9 next to him. He's getting shot on as we speak. He's going to have to dodge, but no, he won't. And it appears to have been the problem was RDM with their 1 kill now. Baron's getting shot now, and he's going to dodge away from that wherever he I don't think he saw where that came from. Neither did I, honestly. But definitely going to dodge the rest of those shots. I think it must have been from down here from Unified Front. Youngins are getting closer too, but I think they're going around all this issue spot here. So there you go. Cassidy, thank you for saying hello to Celeste. Okay. RDM Gold says Papa John Legend. Yes, sir. Hayes Crusader. Celeste. Okay, thank you. My omelet isn't working right. Keeps glitching. So I'm here. All right. Well, you know, that's just the way it's going to be. Hopefully it won't continue to glitch over at Omlet. But if you guys are having issues in Omlet, sorry about that. If you guys are watching and all that, definitely want to make sure that works in the future. But right now, we're just going to have to deal with what we got. So we are going to have Twitch pretty much. If you guys don't know, head over to Twitch. It's a lot better on the stream, I believe. As you can see, Celeste just switched over because her stream is not working out well for watching this on Omlet. So if you want to see good stuff, head over to Twitch too. Shots fired. Star getting shot up. It looks like Reigns lost more than half health because of it. More shots on them, I think, from the high hill there with RDM doing some shots. More shots along the way. They're just peeking, trying to find them. And this is what supposed to be Mata looking at. He has an 8-time scope on a Car 98. Doesn't get much better than that. Putting the red dot on this time around. I don't think he realizes how far away they are. Gonna peek over again. I don't think he's gonna see them on the right. He's trying to look all around to see everything because he doesn't want to get shot in the back either. And they are not back there either. So I think they're in the clear for now. There's a Star left in their vehicle. Mata is just looking around, being very, very ready for whatever comes their way. Let's take a look at RDM and see what they're seeing, because they know where they are. They know that they're in the compound. They can try to sneak up on them, or just kind of get some good snipe shots so they can move in to their position, or just leave them entirely. We'll see what they try to do here. They, as I said, they know where they are. Star Reigns gets hit and taken out. It looks like Anarchy missed smoke, or just missed smoke got taken out by Anarchy. So let's see if we can focus on other things, possibly. Here's Reigns. Just got picked up. Shadow was taken out earlier. Anarchy got the response hit on LEU, and I think they were the cause for taking out LEU. So good job for them. Yes, they did. They just got both of these kills, and they got 5 kills total. So very much a good start for the first match. Let's see if they can continue on with this match and get the top spot as well. Team 18's driving in. We haven't seen much of Icon so far this match. They have 0 kills, but they still have all 4 of their players. They're even moving into a compound that does not have anybody, so they're going to be able to play defense for a good period of time. You're not going to get a lot of kills because of it, but you will get good rank points if as long as you don't kind of engage with a lot of teams on the way. So it looks like RDM now taking a few shots and getting a few hits here, as Kappa is knocked. Looks like he's going to have to go back to heal up his guy. He's going to throw some smokes in order to get the revival in. Baron's hurt badly as well. Baron will go for the quick revival, see if he can do it with the smoke just coming into view. And that should work out. I don't think they're going to be trying to shoot through that smoke from there. That's going to be a tough one. Now we do have Unified Front now, finally getting eyes on Team 18. And it hasn't been happening for all this time, but finally someone's going to get Icon. And Icon is in not trouble. I mean, they are a ways away. They're just doing long distance shooting. But definitely more engaged, as that might instigate them being seen by other teams around. Quick firing hits on Derp, but Derp does not go down. Not without a fight anyway. I believe he took 2 hits. And he's going to try to get Loco. Loco not getting a single hit though, but Stan does get knocked thanks to Unified Front. So good job with the Car 98 shot from replays, as he's going to try to continue to do some more here. And I'm trying to... Okay, this is not his view, but I'm going to hope that it'll get to it. Will it get to it? I don't think it will. So we're going to have to come back down. Take a look at the young side of it. Got a 4-time scope on a Mini. Can quick fire that thing. It does work out very well, especially with a compensator. The blue zone is closing, but they still have the zone. And the new zone is going to be ways away from them. So they're going to have to figure out how to get in. Probably using that car right in front of them. I wouldn't doubt it. Looks like he's going to use an energy drink before he heads out. And yep, the youngins are going to take this vehicle. And they're going to see if they can get around everything. As we'll keep an eye on them. Thank you for clipping the action. Appreciate it. And hopefully you guys will continue to clip the action. We got some good stuff here so far. And we do have 2 more matches, so enjoy it and have a good time. That's all I ask for. Definitely be active in the chat. That helps me. But again, thank you for being here in general. It looks like they're going to drive around. It looks like they might throw a smoke, which is a very good idea, actually. As you can see there. They're just smoking up the place before they get in here. They just drive by another team. Loco gets out quick, and he lost a lot of health because of it. And is trying to stay low now. He's going to try to get the first aid kit. It looks like they do finish off that team. Very dangerous move. See how Loco didn't get hit by bullets. He got hit because he tried to jump out of the car when it was moving. So luckily for him, he was able to stay on because he did get a knock in the process, I believe. And the youngins will get a squad wipe just like that. So congratulations to them. But they just got knocked right there. Stan with a Car 98 shot. Looks like he's losing health, but they will get him behind the wall. And so that will work out. Derp with VSS, I just noticed. Very good gun. I always admire the VSS users. We got a united front. Looks like they're going to blow up this vehicle because they want to use it as cover. There's a lot of teams around them. They're more in the middle of the circle than anybody. They got to be careful on many sides. Oh, Icon just moved to the left. Take some shots. They are going to try to blow up that vehicle. Looks like they won't. Now they do, but it looks like Icon has pushed to the left. Oh no, Torka's moving to the right, getting hit a few times. Does not get knocked though. Cole let that go by, luckily. But now we just finally got a knock on a member of Icon, but not Torka though. Shots fired on the hill as well, trying to get everybody here as unified front. And they're trying to hit the haters as well. Icon still there. Looks like they're trying to get the revival still in play. Looks like Fear is on the left as well. Maybe causing havoc for Icon, but if they continue to cause havoc on the left as well, that would have worked out very beautifully for them. Let's take a look here. We got Baron, who's just got knocked. Trying to shoot around this rock. Sean going for the hits, and Wadu goes down. Sean's going to go for the thirds possibly. No, he's going to go for the heals first. Good idea. Definitely need to stay alive. Look at the health on you, man. So definitely we'll shoot him down. Baron is going down and not get picked up. I think they were just a little bit late on that one. Or someone made a shot from the long distance spot. So he's in the blue. He wouldn't have been able to pick him up. Though that was actually the cause right there. Just the blue zone doing the work. Now you do have haters still here. RDM still in the blue zone. I don't know if they're going to make it in. I'm just keeping an eye on that mini map. Look at Team 9 on the right. See if they make it in. Replays. Unified front gets knocked and thirsted. I think it was by youngins on the left side. He does make it in. Look at Sean. Sean, a trooper here. Gonna have the car too in front of him to give him some protection. And he's gonna try to heal up himself before this next blue zone does the work as well. So we have a unified front. They're very much close to the edge of the circle. Not quite there, but they're gonna wait it off just a little bit in order to not get knocked as teams come into their position. Now no one's down this hill, which is very surprising to me actually, because it's a very good defensive spot. And Team 9 and 6 are still there. So let's head over to the haters as they are throwing some smokes out there for themselves. And they are kind of far away, so far away from everything. We still have 4 different teams, guys. Trying to shoot Team Mata, or Team 2 with unified front, but missing the Mata shots. I think he thinks he's more to the right, but no, he's not. Looks like they dropped a few things here. Blue zone's coming in. They got to rush in because this blue zone is going to be doing a lot of damage. They don't want to stick out there. So as you can see, they're trying, but they're going to be met up with a bunch of different teams here. And Pink and Almond Joy getting hit by the blue zone and bullets at the same time. Not good sights here for haters. Almond Joy is going to try to heal behind that tree, and I'm not sure if they do. Unified Front gets taken hits on from Youngins. Mata now on the right, and there's only 2 teams left. Mata with himself and Youngins, who have 3 players. As we saw very much a while ago, Youngins took over this place with a car, and they were able to demolish whichever team was here. And now Mata from Unified Front is going to have to deal with everything. Does have a car 98, does the work on Loco. Now Mata now, let's see you. Can you get the red dot on? Get him on Stan. Stan almost going down. That would have been a big change of events if Stan went down, as Derp and Stan are now alive. Derp now can get the surprise hits, can kind of look around. Now grenade going through, and he has to know that he's closer. He tries to throw a grenade too. On the smoke, can it hit young Derp? I don't think so. I think it needs to be cooked a little longer too, in case to make that more surprising. Now Mata, it's got to be careful. Derp is going to be there. He tries another one, but no, just did not have the manpower for it. And the Youngins take the first one. Well done. Oops, sorry. Well done. So we got Loco with 4, 2 with Stan, and 1 from Derp. So that would be a team total of 11, 12, 13. We got Unified Front with 1 total kill, coming in 2nd place. In 3rd place, we got the haters coming in with 5. Nice job. Almond Joy with 3, Pink with 2, and Midnight with 0. Now we got RDM, and this is not the team I have winning it, but one of the RDM teams with 3 total kills. Nice job, Sean. Taco with 0. We got Icon with 1 kill. Let me just try to focus here. We got Star, nice job getting a ton of kills in the process. Oh, yeah. Icon already mentioned. So Star got 4 from Reigns, 1 from Flex, and 2 for Anarchy. So that's a team total 4, 5, 6, 7. LEU light him up with 0. Tap with 0. Astro 4K with 0. RDM Gold with 1 kill from Scout. We got Polo with 0. And Scarface Savage Geek and Deep getting the last place with 1 kill. So that is your first match. Stream for me is going good, says Cassie Boo. Thank you. That works. Perfect. Thank you for letting me know, because sometimes I'm not sure. I can't go back and forth with the stream, especially on my computer, because I don't want to use as many, or I don't want to use CPU as much as possible unless I need it for the stream. Alright, so that was the first match. I'll be getting into the room. Once that room is open, guys, make sure to head in as soon as possible if you are competing. If you want to compete, if you would like to compete in these events, you have to register your team. How do you do that? You go to the Vapor Discord. So if you see the Vapor Discord on the chat, hit that. Definitely will bring you over, and Vapor will show you how it's done. If you have any questions, obviously. If it's not up there on the chat, just let me know. And because sometimes you might not be able to see it, definitely just message and say I want to join in, or you want where can I find the Vapor Discord link. Someone will provide it, if not me, and you'll be able to get in that way. So hit us up if you have any questions for sure. All right, FY Miso looks like he's got the sad robot face. I don't know what happened to you, Miso. You guys did not win it all, but you guys put your hearts into it. It looks like Celeste did put in the Discord, so that works out perfectly. But it looks like me, so you guys put your hearts into it. That's all that matters. Let's go. Keep it up. Play like a champion, and we'll see how well you do. Black Joe Un 17, thank you for coming back to the chat and to the stream. It says I don't know if there was enough E's in there that I pronounced, but I tried my best there too. All right. If you guys are enjoying so far, as I said before, definitely I would hope you guys give me a follow, and definitely shout out to Vapor for putting together this scrimmage. If you guys want to compete, as I said before, you have to go to their Discord. They host these every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you could be next. You can be the next winner if you register your team to compete. All right. So let me bring you guys over. All right, hopefully you guys are going to have a good time here. So as you can see, the room is open. So all you got to do is head in to the room, and we'll get started in roughly 10 minutes. So if you want to take a break from now, feel free, but come right back. And I'll also be taking a look in between these matches about who's competing. So I'll be going through some of these people. Whoever comes in first, it'll very much be likely to get viewed and get we'll be able to see your stats and all that. So if you want to be shouted out, make sure to get into the room as soon as possible, especially if you're competing. So we got Unified Front. The Youngins one. So let's see if the Youngins are in. If they're not in, then we'll look up Unified Front. Yep, we'll take a look at Unified Front. They got into second place. Not bad at all. And it looks like they are eager for the next match as they're ready to go. This is replays. Take a look at your stats. You got 164 matches in FPP. Definitely an FPP player. Yes, sir. So let's take a look. With 36 wins, 164 matches played, that's 22 win ratio, 22%, and 62% top 10, 13 most skills, 1,357. Excuse me. So that's really good numbers all around. Especially it's still early in this season, so there's a lot of room to get those most kills, highest damage numbers up. Average damage, I expect that should go up as well. I always think of a good, and this is always different. I mean, it does depend on your game style. Like if you more like a facilitator, by being able to mark what's going on around you better than anyone else. I mean, there's a lot of things that this thing does not calculate. But for the most part, I think about average damage somewhere around 500 would be a good number for that. And so 337, I'm sure you want to get that up as well. What really pops out to me is your win ratio, getting 22%. Well done there. In top 10, getting 62%. So pretty much every 6 out of 10 times you play, you get top 10. That's really good. It does get much better than that. 3.13 kill death ratio. Definitely a good number there too. So we'll see more of Unified Front as they are going to try to hit that #1 spot this time around, away from slot #2, because that's what they got, second place. Take a look at Cole here. Look at all team members of Unified Front that's in the rim so far. We got 9 wins and 47 matches, so not a lot for TPP. Oh, there's more FPP. So 9 wins, 71 matches. And we're going to change the season. The reason I'm changing the season is so we can get a bigger sample size to know how well you do. So there's 16 wins and 125 matches played. So that's 12 on your win ratio, and 61 is your top 10. We got 16 most kills, highest damage being 1,963, average damage of 467. So that's more of the numbers I expect to have there with a comp player. The highest damage being 1,000, almost hitting that 2,000 mark. That's a really good number to be at. 16 obviously is really tough to get double digits, and looks like you're able to do that just fine. 3.32 kill death ratio. Definitely should get those win ratios up. I don't know if that's what you're doing this season as well, roughly, but I expect a good player to have roughly 20 to 25%. You could be a hot dropper, but your kill death ratio doesn't suggest that. So I assume you go for the wins. So I'm expecting that to go up, at least in this season coming. We got Chaotic. I like the logo, by the way. Can we just appreciate the logo? Really cool looking. Like the skull behind the actual UF, and then your name under it. We got 27 wins, 123 matches played, so that's 22% win ratio, 67% top 10, 17 most kills, 2,300 exactly on the dot for the highest damage, 673. So I love these numbers. These are really good all around. So you got the higher than 500 average damage, you got over 2,000 your highest damage, you got the win ratio over 20%, you got your top 10 in the 60s. Doesn't get much better. 5.21, so good kill death ratio. So all around good numbers, and I expect you guys to can really capitalize on that in the scrims because you got that experience. We got Mata here. This is the last remaining player on Unified Front before he was taken out by the Youngins, and it looks like you got a lot more matches under your belt this season. On FPP, 28 wins, 205 matches played, so that is 13%, with 48% is your top 10. You got 11 most kills with 1,759 for your highest damage, 494 average damage. So almost hitting that 500 mark there, but all around I believe you want to increase your numbers. I have no doubt about that. Especially the way you played in the scrim, you did really well, so I assume that that win ratio will go up along with your top 10. And your, with the more games you play, those most kills and highest damage will go up, especially as the season is still early. All right, the other team I want to look up with the Youngins because they did win the first match. So we're going to head over there and take a look at you guys. So the youngins here with Stan, bodybuilding. Whew. Yeah, that is, if that's a youngin, I'd be very scared of a whole youngin group. We're gonna switch it up though, because I'm too scared of looking at that picture right now. We're gonna go 98 wins here, 233 matches played, 42% win ratio, Jesus Christ, 78% top 10, 14 most kills, 2,000 highest damage, 799 as your average damage with 7.18 or 7.84 kill death ratio. Really high kill death ratio. Obviously, the thing that really piques my interest is your win ratio. Getting every 4 games out of 10, you have won. Just think about that. Just like imagine winning that many games. It's crazy. So that is an unbelievable number. And obviously, almost 80% is your top 10. So you're pretty much losing only 20%, not getting into top 10. Your career results must be a little nutty. So we'll switch it up. Go to your other teammates. We got Nick here. Let's take a look at your logo. Very simple, but I always like simple. So we'll switch it up. See stats right now. Similar numbers here. It looks like they probably play a lot together, so I wouldn't doubt that these wins and matches played are going to be very similar, but a lot of the other numbers might change up. So 93 wins, 229 matches played, so that's 40% win ratio, 76% is your top 10, 14 most kills, 1,895 is your highest damage, at 684 as your average damage, 6.41 kill death ratio. So obviously really good numbers all around, just a little bit lower than your teammates, but again, that win ratio is just phenomenal. So not surprised you guys won based on the fact that you guys have that win ratio. That's the name of the game, guys. It is more of a survival game than a kill game. And so if you can win, well, you're going to be good. You're going to be in PUBG God's favor right there. 92 wins, 236. So again, very similar all around. They must be playing together a lot. 39% win ratio, 76% top 10, 19 most kills, highest damage being 2,680, 761 average damage, 7.58 kill death ratio. Obviously doesn't get much better than this too. I mean, I think we're going to keep going through these guys. All these numbers are so similar. Between 6 and 7 kill death ratios, between 600 and 700 average damage. You're going to have somewhere in the 2000s the highest damage, and the most kills are going to be in the teens, high teens. So we're going to probably see that all the way around, and obviously that win ratio is going to be roughly around 40%. But we're going to have one more person to go through. We got Derp. Young Derp. And let's take a look. Yep, I was going to say, very similar. With 107 wins, over 268 matches played, so that's 40% win ratio, 73% top 10. This guy has hit 3,000 as your highest damage. I always call that God tier. I've never reached 3,000. I don't even know how that would feel like. You know how many people you have to hit? I mean, think about it. To knock down a player, usually it's around 100, right? Like if they're fully healed up, you hit them, you knock them, you get 100. So that means you might have to have knocked, like, theoretically, it would be 31 people you knocked on average. But it's not like, obviously, there's other people doing some damage. You get some of that. So you have to actually increase that number. And then you can decrease by getting thirsts as well, because thirst would give you more damage. So, altogether, crazy. I don't even know how it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so the youngins looking good in their stats, and they're definitely looking good in this scrim, getting that first place spot with a ton of kills. A team I don't know. U18. And you guys are U18, right? Yeah, that is their team name, U18. So you guys are new to me. I want to introduce you guys, apparently, to my stream who may not know you or may know you. Oh, well, we'll see you guys next one. We still have 2 more matches, so in between the next match, we'll take a look at you. At least we'll try. As long as you guys are in the room soon enough. And I remember, that will be good to try that out. So let me get things good. I'm going to pause that music and get the stream in the right place. Look at RDM, says Rogue. Sorry, I'll look at you guys next one as well. So I'll look at U18 and I'll look at RDM, who I have winning it. So that'd be RDM Gold on Team 14. ZG Blink, thank you for being here, and thank you for joining us. Allison Nausey, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Royd Man Stan, we pop out at ya party. I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl. I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming at your body. Shots at your brain. All right, I like that, Royd. I like that. A little rap. I'm a terrible rapper. I'm a terrible conduit for the rest of everyone to watch, but I appreciate your rap there. So we're gonna change it up here. We're gonna look at the plane line. So we got the plane line being a little bit from west to east. It looks like more to the north than anything, and a lot of places are going to be in play this time. Last time, not so much. You're going to have to take vehicles, but this time there's a ton. You're just not going to be able to get to pretty much the lower east side. So you got Pachinki, Rosshawk. It looks like some people going to Primorsk early, maybe even Ferry Pier, Georgia Pole, Severny, even Kameshki if you want to play this real safe. But that will be that. So it looks like we have some early jumpers. You have Team 1 here with LEU, light them up, going to Ferry, I believe. Team 13 might be doing the same thing with U18. Yeah, we got a few teams. What we're gonna do is wait. We're waiting to see where everyone lands. If there's teams that land together, we'll focus on that. We might have that with Team 13, who's literally landing apparently right next to LEU. So maybe we'll keep an eye on this one right here. We might be here in the perfect spot. Team 13 dropping. They're shooting their parachutes. Look at them. They just twirled around. You even saw them in the corner as we're focused on LEU, Miss Smoke here. And so they are going deeper. And it looks like shots are now been fired already. Who's going outside? Polo is in trouble from U18. Shots are fired are still, and Polo's trying to dodge. Can he get farther away? He goes behind the shed. He's trying to keep moving. I believe you can make it away, Polo. No, no. And down you go. And you've been going for the thirst. Feeling thirsty. So here's the rest of U18. They take some shots across the way, and Smoke stays alive with just a sliver of health. As it looks like that was Storm's doing. With a nice hat, by the way. Shots fired, losing roughly 50% of the health right there. And it looks like you guys are all wearing the same thing. I like that, by the way. Very uniformed right there. Punisher and what's your name here? Masonator. All right, so we got, let's take a look at Team 1. Smoke has been hurt. It looks like he might not have the meds because he's not using them. But that being said, they still have all 4 of their players. It looks like new model Army just got a nice Uzi. This is a good one, especially if you're going to try to push on that building. Close range battles will definitely help with that. And it looks like the rest of LEU is just looting around them. Now, if U18 not making any movements, they have probably very limited ammo, and not even ammo, but just everything. I mean, you don't even have a helmet, Punisher. You don't have a helmet either. None of you guys have helmets. I don't even know if you guys got vests. You don't even have a backpack. You have an SKS in hand, which is a sniper, if anyone doesn't know. You have the new PB, or what's this gun called? If anyone can let me know, I forgot. But this is one of the newest guns that uses a lot of 9 ammo. Smoke going up. I don't think he realized that he got into trouble there, and they automatically lose a player. I guess they didn't figure that they were still here. They were just not making any movements, and that was a troubling sign. So here we have Brat Dragon. He's just keeping an eye on the stairs. We might have someone. Yeah, look at. He's going to be ready for a grenade. They're going to throw it. He throws it up. He's going to be able to dodge that one. So you have 2 members from LEU who are, oh boy. Dangerous. Shots easily on Punisher. Looks like he didn't realize there was a little sliver of an opening, and Punisher gets knocked. Shots fired, pre-fired, but Brat Dragon is able to hold on. Kenu does will and gets the rest of the teams around. So new model goes for the loot first before picking up Brat, but should be able to get Brat, as Miss Smoke will probably do it. So we're going to change it up now so we don't try to miss anything else, preferably. Here's Star at crates. They should have nice weapons here, as all 4 of them are by themselves. And it looks like they did get a knock and a fist, and a thirst on an opponent around them. So that is why they are able to hold crates by themselves. This is Star Esports, and they are just looting up the crates, as I said before. So we're gonna switch it up. Are you shooting at somebody? Is anyone shooting at anybody? Or you're just fooling around here. I think you're shooting at your own teammate. That is one strat that may work, but I doubt in any way whatsoever. Let's switch it over to Vlex here. Vlex Owang, Angel, I believe. Angel or Anger. I'm just gonna focus on you and see. I'm gonna go with Angel. Yep. Your L is sort of like an R. I'm just letting you know, but I'll try my best. So it looks like Angel and Nolan. So they are finally here. I don't think they were here in the first match, so they have a little bit of an uphill battle to try to get those points, as they will try to make it up in the second and third matches, I believe. We'll see Team 9 here. So this is RDM, Rogue, Baron, and Sean. They are at South George, not a bad place to loot, and maybe they'll have some more loot around them here, because I don't think loot's going to be a big issue for a lot of teams. I think there's going to be easy moments. Naked Ninja, hello to you. Thank you for being here, and sorry if I didn't respond quick enough to that one, but thank you for sure. Best Streamer NA says Baby Asian, thank you so much, and I'm just here. I'm happy you guys have me in. Vapor's a really good squad, obviously, and we hope the best for Vapor and whatever they're doing tonight. Outside of hosting these scrims, they do very well in comps, so follow them for sure on Discord. Can't say that enough. Here's the team I have winning it all. This is Reaper, Hunter, Nuke, and Scout. They got a 4-man squad ready to go, and I believe they can win it. I believe in them, and don't let the curse fool you. You guys can overcome it. Curses are meant to be overcame. So here's Scout. It looks like you have an M7 with a suppressor on. It's going to be hard to handle that, but 2x scope should make it a little bit easier. It's not as bad as the AK, but as long as you got the right attachments, I guess, everything is easy. RDM Reaper. I don't know what kind of gun he has, actually. Is that an M? No, that is a Scar. No, Scar, what am I talking about? That is an AKM with a 2x scope. A lot of people don't like putting more than a hollow on a AKM, just because of recoil. It can be real difficult. Definitely is a weapon meant for short range. If you can handle the 2x on the AK, more power to you, but it can be difficult. So they're going to take up Zarky. The only team we haven't noticed really is Team 12 here. This is Astro 4K. Here's Dad, Miso, Oxculand, and Noki, or Noke. Again, still trying to figure out whether that's a way to say it or not. But we've seen Astro 4K before. And ooh, I like the bird costume, by the way. Big fan of it. I know it's a little wild and crazy and kind of makes him look like a crow, but again, I like that. Not a lot of feathered apparel in PUBG, and that is one of them. I think there is another. I think it's like the... Oh, shots. I didn't even realize Star was right there. How'd that happen? And they're going to try to drive off. They're going to... Oh, boy. Taking a bunch of hits. And one guy is almost knocked out. You see Miso is finally knocked out of the car. Almost getting over that hill, but not enough. And Miso is going to hopefully hide behind this tree. But that shouldn't be enough. I don't think AFK or Astro 4K is going to come back. They are looking back, actually. So they may try to go for the revival. Huge move here. But they are pretty far away. Miso is hurt badly. You see Star Shadow. It looks like he's getting closer. Might get an eye on Miso as he's getting shots now. Miso's going to... just heard that shot, so he's going to try to avoid that side as much as possible. Let's take a look at Shadow's perspective as he's kind of leading this charge. Shadow has been hurt a bit. He has meds he can use right now. He can use bandages. But he's going to go after Dad. And it looks like they did get a knock on Noki as well. So right now, Astro is getting hurt badly. I think Dad was just knocked. Yes, he was. And Misa was completely thirsted. Oxglin now is now the only one. Oxglin, what are you going to do, man? You got the hollow. You got a UMP. He threw a ton of smoke, so that should help. But can he stay alive by getting... Oh, that is just unfortunate. That is so wrong. Getting a grenade thirst right there. He's going to try to smoke himself out back here. But could not get behind the tree. Rough start there for Astro 4K. They looked so good by being able to loot this spot, but then they just got completely hit on the side, I guess, by Star. But Star did a really good job executing what they needed to do. That being said, look at RDM. Hunter's coming down the mountain with their vehicle, and they're saying hello and later. Nope, not later. Hunter gets knocked, and it looks like they're still shooting the car, making sure no one's there, but they have gotten everybody. That is the team I have winning it, by the way. I hope he doesn't go through the same fire as Scout. Is going to go a little bit to the left here, avoiding those people. He's going to keep an eye on that. Oh, nice airtime, by the way. Big fan of airtime, guys. Love to get that on stream. And off he goes. Looks like Reaper and Nuke is also on vehicles. It looks like they're more in the blue zone than anything. We have some gunshots here. Midnight gets knocked on the haters. And we'll try to get everything, hopefully, with everything rendered in too. Yeah, Pink here at the gas station. Looks like they're shooting at Brat, and Brat gets taken out. Well done, Pink. It's like, wait. Let me get this knock before, let me get this finished before I pick you up, Midnight. I'm very confident with my gunshots and does the work. Well done. And haters would get some nice loot because of it. They get that over there as well. I'm sure they were all well looted. Let's switch it to Team 11. The Youngins. Here's your team that has won the first match, got a ton of kills, and are on the leaderboard right now. So this is the team everyone should be going after. This is the team everyone needs to overcome. And so you have Yeet, Derp, Nick, and Stan. So their gameplay, as it looks like possibly for Stan, is to be safe, right? The idea is to be safe. Do not go to a high risk area. Even though they went to Pachinki, they're not. I guess they're not afraid of it. But really, a good idea, I would say for most, is to kind of play this one safe. Get that top spot again if you can, but get a top 3 spot. Stay alive. So don't go after teams. Be very defensive. Now, obviously, defense can actually hinder your ability to win, because if you're playing too safe, you're going to let the other teams do what they want to do and then overcome you. Now, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, if there's a choice between being aggressive and holding back, which is in your favor, but you want to get kills, this is not the time to do that. So we'll see how well they do it here. Here's the Youngins. Again, there's 3 of them here. One of them still at Pachinki, but no one's coming around to Pachinki, it seems. Team 16 might, as they are driving in from the zone. They just get into the new one. They have 2 vehicles. Star just got 2 squad wipes, and they are heading real close to enemy territory right now. Pachinki does have many people, and on the right, just those compounds outside of it has people as well. So Nick is going to be careful here, because Nick is going to be really the closest one to enemies. So here's Nick. I think he realizes that there's people up there, and he's going to, best bet is to play it safe. Honestly, as I've been saying before, especially with you're by yourself right here, the best bet is to stay alive. Now, he could, because he's the only one here, he could try to get a knock and then kind of like get away. Because as a flanker, you don't want to be spotted. Whatever you do, don't get spotted. And if you are spotted, you got to change position immediately. So there you have some shots on the right. So that will get their attention. And so that might give enough time for Nick to do what he needs to do. Big move here on Flix. Flix is moving all the way to the left. Nick is wide open shots. And there you go. Well done. Well done. And they go for the thirst. So that is just good gameplay right there. I don't know if they thought that one through like that, but that was wonderful. So Nick, that's that. But now Nick needs to change position. So we'll see if he tries that right now. I don't think he's going to want to stay in here. He might have to, because his teammates are not coming, so he can have his. So he actually doesn't need to. just because his teammates came. They can all use this compound now. I was only saying that he needed to move if his teammates weren't coming. So there we go. Star is now at a disadvantage, even more than they were before. They had 3, now they only have 2. Shadow and Reigns have to do double the work pretty much against a squad of 4. Looks like Vlex got knocked because of haters here. And they're going to roll out of this position. Little Austin Powers shimmy out of here. If you guys haven't watched Austin Powers, I highly subscribe you guys doing that. And then they're off. So they obviously lost a player and they didn't want to deal with that anymore. But that being said, Team 16 might meet with Team 14. No, they're going to stop here. I was going to say, I thought they were going to keep going and meet up with 14, but I don't think they're coming here as well. We're going to switch it here because we have the haters. We just saw that earlier knock because of the haters against Vlex. It looks like Angel is knocked on the right. Owang has just been hit, knocked. Nolan's next on the chopping block and does get taken out. So he is served on a platter, and haters go for the win there. And we'll have all the loot they can take. Enjoy. Gonna enjoy that one. Team 14. They were just in a vehicle. They looks like they got out. This is the team I have winning. This is the team slot 14 RDM team. Though they did lose Hunter. We saw that earlier as he was trying to drive by a whole team in the middle of a field. Tough move there. But they still have 3 people. It's a good number to have, especially some of these teams now only have 2 or even 1, I believe. Here we have Taco Shell, Cheese Bell, and Shell. I love the taco name. Obviously, it stands for Thirst All Cash Out, but just having a taco tag is fun. I like it. I like it a lot. And I told Shell that before, and they appreciate it. So we're going to switch it up again because we do want to see action. And we're always going to try to get to the closest teams possible. This is a drop. It's not really what we want to see, but maybe we'll find a team around. The Young Derps. There we go. Youngins here. It looks like they might be getting... No, they're still a little ways. I think they thought they were still at church. I don't know if they realized that they drove off. And so that's... It seems like Stan's keeping an eye on that church for sure. Doesn't want to get hit on through that window by looting this stuff here. It looks like you just got an M4. M4 is probably the best gun in the game still. As far as an AR as your primary weapon. I am still a big fan of the DP. I just don't like how it sprays though. When you're not scoped in, but other than that, it's a really good weapon of choice in close range, and if you want to scope in, medium range as well, because that recoil is pretty much nothing. We got the Youngin. Again, it looks like they might take a vehicle, and it looks like he's got an extra scope for somebody to pick up. And off they are possibly. Teammates coming by with a Yeti. You got a Yeti on your team? Who knows how to handle a weapon? So they're gonna head up to the church. It looks like Nick drops out. Maybe they still think yeah, they're just gonna cover this spot. I think they don't realize completely that there's no one here anymore, or they're just gonna get the loot, I guess. But yeah, this place is covered. They don't have to worry about that spot no more. Pachinki still has some houses inside the new circle. I wouldn't be surprised if both Team 11 and 16 kind of just run into the new circle. They might actually take vehicles, but stay on the edge. Let's see what all these other teams are, by the way. RDM. So Reaper, Nuke, Scout still here at this compound. They haven't had to move. The new circle is going to close on them as well. They have 2 minutes for this spot, so I don't foresee them changing positions anytime soon. I don't really expect a lot of teams to change positions other than the one... Oh, Team 16s drove out. They left Pachinki entirely. And so we'll see where they stop by. This might be a good spot to be. No one's here. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. And they're like, I like it. I like it a lot. So they're going to be here. Not too shabby. Right in the middle. Literally the middle of the new zone. So they probably have this one and the next one. Good chance of that. No guarantees, but good chance of that happening. It looks like it won't go to military base, as that zone is pretty much off of it. Here's Midnight and the rest of the haters. Are they going to get in the car and go? They have the spot. Maybe they want to go for kills How many people you guys got kills wise? 6. So you guys got a good amount, but it looks like you might still be hungry if you're going for the car. Otherwise, you would probably just stay in the house and kind of wait it out. But nope, they're not like that. They're ready to go. So let's follow them. As if they go to the compound that oh, there's shots already at stars over there. Are they gonna shoot across the way? It looks like they're going back. Nope. I want to take a look at that. Star, here they go. Shadow. Trying to do some early shooting there. He's trying to peek around. It looks like some shots from the upper side is also affecting everything. And Youngin gets knocked. Nick gets knocked. Youngin Stan is trying to do work but doesn't. Yeet is the only one standing, and Reigns is the only one standing as they're doing ring around the Rosie of the building. Yeet getting knocked and hit down, and finally, we're not going to have the winner of the Youngins this time around, even though they got a ton of kills already. They're going to be in a good spot. They're going to have 7th place too. But again, it looks like we're going to have a different winner, and this is going to be exciting. We got Star Esports doing a great job here, getting that finishing touch. And I don't know if they were by them. I think they were by themselves coming into here. They might have had Flicks and maybe AKM still alive. I'm not sure about that, but Star will come out a little scathed. And now we do have haters still shooting from the top. They were the ones that were being the third party pretty much. They're shooting at anybody they can see. And it looks like it was not in favor of the Youngins, I'll say that much. So they're still looking down because they know there's still a team there. That's for sure. As you can see, they're very paying attention to that side. I don't know why I must not be looking at the right thing. See if they scope. There we go. That's the scope that I'm looking at. So they do see Shadow or Reigns. And it looks like Shadow took a hit, so I think it must have been Shadow in the window. Possibly was looting up there and just didn't realize there was a team. Not sure, but definitely took a few hits. They're still shooting at that house. Make sure nothing else is happening around. They are definitely putting a lot of firepower into that house. Reigns getting, Midnight getting more shots. That was a bold spray right there from that distance. Not the easiest thing to try, but attempt there nonetheless. Oh, he might see Reigns. He might have a shot on him. No, he missed it. I think he had the headshot. He just took a little bit of time. He has got a 6x scope on an M4. That's not bad. Get some solo shots into the house. It looks like Shadow's on the left house. I don't even know if they realize Shadow's there. Honestly, they may try to change positions. I don't know if they want to continue this battle. I don't know if they want to push it. Pushing it might be a little dangerous. There's a lot of open space that they can just kind of unload on the car. But they can try to get a different angle and kind of rotate around to the road. Let's take a look at how they do this. Yeah, they're going roadside. Not a bad idea. There's not a lot of windows on this, and so they just jump right in. None of them lost health at all. Maybe Midnight, but only a little bit. And now Star has a lot of trouble here. Reigns is really peeked out on the left. So one's waiting for the other one to make a mistake. There's also another team coming by. So this is the perspective of Star on this side, behind the area. They're just shooting up that car, but the car will not do damage. It looks like they're smoking up their area. They may be trying to cross. It looks like that's what Reigns wants to do. They're shooting through the smoke. No hits though. They will not find what they're looking for there, and up they go to the second floor. Shadow's trying to peek around as best as possible. And Reigns is doing the same thing. Trying to throw a molly. Throws a molly to the left, trying to get pink. Oh, grenade goes inside. They got to watch out, but Reigns gets a brunt of that hit. And luckily no one gets knocked, and he's going to have to get a first aid kit going. Looks like haters are still looking good. No one's hurt at all. Reigns was able to pick himself up to 75% health. Trying to look at everything here. Oh, we're getting a good ass look right there. So they're going to jump out. They're across the street. They said they're going to go to the watchtower instead. Not a bad idea. I mean, you don't have the numbers. Generally what you're doing are just trying to keep things looking like you got more people than you do. So obviously, I think if the haters knew that there was only 2 people left, then they would have already pushed completely. But that being said, they have not. At the same time, they may not. I mean, they have 3 people compared to 2. That's not a big difference. So maybe haters aren't trying to make a very aggressive move unless they get a knock first. Looks like you still have that 4-time scope. You're switching back and forth with the red dot. I think they want to leave. They definitely are trying to get out of this position as much as possible. They were able to elude haters for a while. And this is probably the best spot they're going to get. I don't think they're able to push back any farther unless, you know, they have a lot of time in their hands. But I doubt they will be able to. As that is exactly what they're trying to attempt. They do have long-range scopes, so this is dangerous. They're going up that hill. Oh, they're going to take a car. The blue zone will switch. They might be able to see them coming up the hill with that car and get them in a chase of some sort. We see them wrapping around. They're going to continue over. They're passing them by now. And down they go the hill. That was... I was like, geez. The chances of that happening. Did not think that was going to happen like that. But looks like both Star and... Oh no. Midnight getting hit badly. Looks like their car got taken out completely and the car explodes as well. Taco, nice job getting a squad wipe there. 5 kills total. So they only lost Shell, but Shell is only a knock. So they'll be able to revive Shell just like that, no problem. As far as I can tell. See Star, Star Shadow, Star Reigns. They're heading real close to the middle. A lot of cars there. I think he sees it. Yes, he sees the cars, and there are people there, so he's got to be careful. Car 98 trying to get Taco. A lot of vehicles to use as cover. This is a good thing to use. This is why you want to have a lot of cars to order to play this kind of defense. RDM been very safe in those houses. It looks like they want to keep that to the second story. Let's see what they're doing exactly. Yeah, they're are they all here? They're all 3 of them. All 3 of them. Now I think they're going to come out to get some shots off. It'll be tough though to shoot from there. It's a lot of uphill. So it looks like Mada. Looks like they're getting hit hard on that side. And now there's shots behind them finally going off. RDM's a culprit. Now they got to be careful on 2 sides. This is finally where they realize RDM's around. Shots fired back, and Reaper took a few hits. Scout getting knocked in the house, but again, they shouldn't be getting pushed. The blue zone will close in a minute, so they have time to get that revival, have time to get the heals, but they have to figure out something to do with the unified front, because they're really playing defense on them. Cole's coming down. Oh, is that a grenade? Get it in? Oh, just denied. But close. Scout is still knocked, and they didn't get the revive. Nuke is hurt badly, just gets picked up. They go pushed in the house. I didn't expect them actually coming into the house. They go for the thirst. Shots fired, and they get a knock there. Unified front members are all knocked. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They get that one, and Replays is going to get thirsted as well. You thirst our guy, we thirst yours. That is the code. So Taco drives around very dangerously. It looks like Star is going to get Taco Bell as well. Looks like Bell is still alive somehow. Shell is knocked. They still have the edge of the zone, so they'll have to keep that edge. I think they still will be good. Yeah, they should. They got it. So they should get the revival there too. I'm not sure if Star realizes that they didn't finish up the team behind them. Yeah, they're throwing grenades at that area, but they are not done yet. There's a little bit of a hill, so they can't quite see them. Unified Chaotic getting thirsted. Matt is the only one left again on his team. He's trying to avoid those gunshots on the left. Shadow getting a nice few hits on Matt. Look at his health right now. And he almost knocks out Shadow. If he got knocked out Shadow, that would have been it for Star. 3 teams left, by the way. Unified Front came in second last time, so let's see if they can make that happen or make it even better. They have Star in front, and they finish him off, so now it's an automatic second place, but now it's a difficult time here. Obviously, Taco, he sees them. That's huge because Taco needed to get a revival in first. If Tamata can keep holding them back from that revival, that'd be big. Looks like they are not. He's not going to be able to hold them back. Looks like Shell will get revived, or Bell will get revived by Cheese. And Taco looks good. They got 2 people left. Oh, they got 3. Shell is still alive. I didn't realize that. Shell is definitely the wild card on the team. You can get a nice spot on Mata if he just pushes it. He throws a grenade to the right. Oh, Car 98 will do the work. That's good enough. And way to go. Thirst all cash out. Taco, well done. Cheese gets 4 kills. 1 apiece from Shell and Bell. So that's a team total of 6. Unified Front gets 6 as well from Chaotic, Mata, Cole, and Replays. And Star gets a lot of kills. Look at that. Shadow with 5, 3 from Reigns, 3 from Flicks, and 1 from AKM. So that's a team total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put it on the board. RDM Reaper with 2 kills total. We do have Haters. Sorry, I blanked. I don't know why. Haters with Pink with 4 and 3 from Mom and Joy. So that's a team total of 7. RDM with Rogue, Sean, and Baron coming in with 0. Youngins with 2 kills. They came in first last time, so they may have just kept the door open, at least ajar for some other teams to take the top spot. We got Vlex with 0 kills coming in 8th place. Tap, finally, Gator has a teammate with Dietrix, and they will have 1 kill. LEU light 'em up, gets 4 kills total. AFK, Astro 4K with 0 total kills. U18 with 1 kill, and Icon with 0. All right. So we got one more match for you guys. Stay here, stay tuned, because we will show you kind of like what these teams are doing, what these teams have been doing in classic mode, and then maybe you have an idea of what kind of things you want to reach when you are playing in classic, not just by tier, but by, you know, your other stats. So that's why we kind of take a look at those stats, by the way. Go over here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Anthony 10 Alamo, sorry, and the ASJ Astra. Thank you for the follow as well, Allison. I think I already said this, but thank you for the follow. This is not what I need to get into right now. That is not what I need to get into either. So I'll get into the room. Right when I get into the room, then you guys should be able to get into the room. And so hopefully you guys will be good to go then. Thank you guys for clipping the action. Really do appreciate it. Not only do I appreciate it because I sometimes like posting these clips, and I am trying to build a montage out of all these clips of one day. There's just so many, but I think there's obviously there's a lot of good action in them, and I would love to kind of, broadcast them to you guys in a very neat way. So more about that sooner than later, but it will come. It will come. So the room is open, guys, so make sure to head in as soon as you get those room codes. I will say this over and over because you don't want that system to kick you and you not being able to have time to get in as soon as possible. The sooner you're good, the sooner we get there. This will start probably in 10 minutes, so probably around 9:30 is the time, but don't take my word for it. Make sure to get in as soon as possible. For all you guys who are watching, thank you first. Thank you. But other than that, I do want to show you guys some of these other teams. I did say I was going to look at one icon, and I was also going to take a look at RDM Gold. So when they head into the room, I will mention or take a look at them. We were already looking at Unified Front. Looks like they are first into the room as well. What is the point scoring of Vapor Scrims? Good question, Naked Ninja. They have a rank system, so it goes from 30 to 0. So like the top team will get 30 and it goes down from there. And they also have 1 point per kill. I just saw that today actually, so that is why I know it perfectly. But yes, that's their scoring system. Mr. No One says hello to you, thank you for being here. Alright, LEU, they were trying to hold it down. They just could not do it, and hopefully they will do better this time around. I'd like to see light them up. Get the top spot this time around. Although I still am hoping that RDM, there's a nuke on Team 14, will do the work. So let's take a look at RDM since they have one player in ready. We'll look at Icon next. So here we have Nuke. Looks like 17. Let's take a look at your previous season. 35. That's not a lot of matches. We'll go with your TPP. You got 100 matches played, 11 wins. Can we only? I thought there's like more. Why am I only able to go to season 4? That doesn't seem right. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I had to scroll. Crazy, right? Crazy idea to scroll. All right, FPP. That makes a lot more sense now. All right, 26 wins, 122 matches played, 21% win ratio. 59% top 10, 14 most kills, highest damage is 1,479, 2.58 kill death ratio, 342 as your average damage. So what really lights up to me is that 21% win ratio. It's really good. Anything above 20 is really good to me. That being said, I think you're going to want to increase your average damage. Something around 500 is pretty good to me. And you have your really good, pretty solid highest damage and most kills. With 1,414 respectively. So all around, I like it, but I think you're going to want to increase those numbers in the new season that's coming up, and there's a lot of games to be made. Here's Reaper. We got 4 wins. Let's go. Should we go current because we don't have a lot of matches though, or just go with the last season? Let's go last season so we have a better idea. Let's stick with FPP as well. So we got 2.37 kill death ratio, 12 wins, 68 matches played, so that's 17 as your win ratio, and then 70% as your top 10. 11 most kills and 15 as your highest, 1500 as your highest damage, 334 as average damage. So pretty similar numbers I'm thinking here. At top 10%, really good, getting that 70%. So obviously winning roughly 7 out of your 10 matches, or getting top 10 in your 7 out of 10 matches. And everything else, I think you want to increase. Highest damage actually is pretty good too. I wouldn't have to change that either. But you're gonna probably want to increase your most kills. Average damage, I think you want to increase as well. This is just my perspective, man. And 2.37 kill death ratio, I think you want to increase that as well. This is last season, so maybe you're changing things up for the current season. Looks like you want to increase it still, but good luck. I do like RDM's chances of winning here. Scout, take a look at you. What do we got? Current season, you got enough for current season. We'll keep that. 3.68 kill death ratio, 23 wins, 125 matches played, 18% win ratio, 68% top 10, 14 most kills, 1,832, 520 average damage. That is what peaks out me. Nice job with the average damage. I think for the most part, the two things that really are important to me is your win ratio and your average damage. Everything else kind of like comes along with it. So like if you have a high average damage, I'm assuming you have a good kill like ratio, because the KD, even the KD ratio just means that it's including your wins in a way, right? So if you don't die, if you have a team that's carrying you, let's say you don't lose a lot, that means your kill death ratio is going to be inflated a bit. So that's why I don't completely rely on that. What I do really like to see is the average damage. That is what really indicates to me, because even if you are on a losing team, that should always be constant, or most time constant. So that is your average damage. 520 is really good. And then obviously your win ratio obviously shows whether you win or not. So 18 is pretty good. 20% is roughly where I think is a good line, but you're close to that, so that should be fine enough. And your highest damage is good too, 1,800. So good numbers, good numbers. And we got RDM Hunter. Mr. No One says hello to you. Rip AFK says Miso the friendly. Astro 4K, you know, they're lasting a very long time. They just need to put a finishing touch there to get the top spot. Well, they don't have a lot here, so we're gonna go. Yeah, that'll work. Well, TPP. Let's see FPP. Are you playing a lot of FPP? No. But we'll do season 7 for it. We got 2.99 kill death ratios, 16 wins, 101 matches played. So that's 15.8% win ratio, 56% top 10, 16 most kills. Highest is 2,392. And your average damage is 463. So very close to that good level, I believe, to be at 500. But the average, I mean the highest damage, crazy number there, 2,392. And obviously your most kills is good as well. And I think everything else looks generally fine. I'm not going to say it's crazy good. 2.99, almost hitting that 3 kill death ratio. And your 15% win ratio, I think all those you want to bring up. All right. Well, I want to see Icon. Let's see, where's Icon? I believe that was the team I wanted to see and I didn't have the chance to. If they are in, then I would look at them. If they're not, let's take a look at a different team. Oh no, it was U18, that was what it was. So there's Polo. U18, a team I've never known before. I always like to see new teams. We got, we have a lot of matches here with TPP. Let's see, oh, you're playing an FPP scrim and you're definitely a TPP player. So far, he's played 359 matches in TPP and FPP 3. So, I'm not sure if you're used to the FPP look, but you certainly are trying. And we got 35 wins here with 359, so that's 9.7% win ratio, 47% top 10, 15 most kills, highest damage 1,800, and average damage of 458. So again, thing I really concentrate on is that average damage. That's close to 500. So that's all it's okay. It's pretty good. And then the win ratio, though, I mean, I don't need to explain. That needs to go up. That needs to go up. But I think if you keep increasing your average damage higher and higher, those chances of getting a higher win ratio should just continue to go up. All right. I don't know. You have another U18 player? He's not in a clan, but apparently he's playing with you, so we'll keep an eye on him right now. 22 wins. And see if any FPP? No, not really. 22 wins, 264 matches played, 1.8 kill death ratio, 8.3 win ratio, 59% top 10, 10 most kills, highest damage 1,711, and average damage an even cool 300. So all around fine. I'm not gonna say it's crazy good, but I think you're gonna have to increase a lot of these numbers. Kill death ratio, I think you want to increase. I think that's self-explanatory, but keep working at it, put your heart into it, and hope to see that go up. I think we saw Taco last time, so I might not go over to Taco. I did say I was gonna do. I mean, I wasn't, but we'll take a look at Icon here. We got a Drain here, I believe, and looks like you got 38 wins, 171 matches played, 22% win ratio, top 10 79, most kills 9, highest damage 1,683, average damage is 407. That's kind of crazy to me, actually, that you have the highest damage of 1,683, but your most kills is 9. Assuming that was all in the same game, You got a lot of kills taken away from you. I'm just gonna let you know. But yeah, again, I'm definitely more focused on average damage and win ratio. Obviously, hitting a good win ratio there with 20 to 25%, and your average damage close to that 500 mark. So keep it up. All right, here we go. Perfect timing. Let's get this started. Last match, guys. Enjoy it, and hopefully, if you liked it, give me a follow, and definitely shout out to our to Vapor for putting this together. Miss Goldbacon says, "Hey Crusader, thank you for joining in, Miss Goldbacon. I know you're going to go to the ESL tournament in Barclays Center. We'll see that in like roughly 2 months. I don't know what day I'm going to do. I think I might just pick one day on Sunday, given that I do stream Saturdays, obviously, and I don't do anything in particular on Sunday. I don't know. Is that music always off, by the way? I don't know if the sound was off entirely last time, actually. Hope not. But, well, it's on now. Okay. Let's see. Look at RDM. Alright, already did. Okay, we're good to go. PK Data, thank you for joining in. I missed that, and sorry if I didn't get that sooner. Okay, dokie. So, let's take a look at this playing line. Completely different than anything we've had today. So this is the first west side playing line, going from east to west, and a little bit north, but not a lot. So a lot of places on the top side should be good to go. You got Yaz, you got Milta, you got Pachinki, Rosshawk School, Georgia Pole, even Gatka if you really want to risk it for the biscuit. Novo, I think might have one team go there, but it doesn't seem like it because we've already passed that point of entry. And military base is going to be out of the question unless you have a car. Severny is another place I don't think I mentioned before. So again, a lot of different towns, a lot of different cities, so expect to be widespread out here. We may have a few teams that drop together just by sheer coincidence, but that being said, it shouldn't happen too much. We'll have a good idea of when actually everyone does jump. So it seems like a few teams are actually going to Yaz. That might be interesting to watch. Pachinki might have 2. It looks like 2 teams. Pachinki would be more likely to go to. I think we have RPG now into the room. I just realized that. Take a look at Pachinki because Pachinki is a lot smaller than Yaz, so they're more likely to engage with each other at the first. Especially with that distance, they are all trying to just reach Pachinki, so they're going to be all on the north side of it for the most part. It looks like that team Youngins just dropped there, and Zero was like, oh shoot, they came right where I was about to land, and he had to veer off just a little bit. So everything's rendering in, so let's give that a second, and there you go. Team 19 just hopped in. We got the Youngins here that did really well in the first match. I think they got 7th place in the second match, and they're going to try to kind of close it out by getting a win here to really officially make it a win for them in totality. But not sure about that quite yet. Shots fired on, I believe, is the Youngins. Take a look at Jeff's point of view. He's got that new gun smell. It's a beautiful a lay on the head. Is that what they call it? A lay for the head? A lay band? I'm gonna call it a lay band. I know in Hawaii that's probably not what it's called, but I'm just gonna go with that. Looks like SB Kolf gets knocked. This is not good for them, especially away from his teammates. I don't know if he's gonna get revived. It's gonna be a tough gig for him though. With Young Yeet pushing through, probably going for the thirst. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I don't know if he hears anybody. He shouldn't. His teammates are a little far away. Oh, he closes the door. Oh, this is a shame. He's gonna let him in. He's gonna have a little talk with him maybe. He's gonna say, hey, what were you thinking? You shouldn't have let me do that, but now I'm gonna have to kill you. And, you know, don't blame it on me. Just blame it on your own skill. So, Yeet, what a terrible person. Can we all agree on that? I'm just kidding, by the way. So, we'll switch over. As we can see, maybe they want their teammates here want a revival or a revenge. As you see, Zero and the rest of them are right here next to them. So this is supposed to be Synergy. I'm not sure if that's still the team name. I don't think it's any relation to Team Synergy that we know and all love, or did know and all love, as they changed names again. But yes, on the record, Team 19 slot should be Synergy. Looks like Stan's trying to look. This is TPP, right? Yes, it is. So different looks now. We just had 2 FPP matches. So it is a different strats involved with TPP. You gotta do good in both in order to compete here. Still no helmet. Trying to do some work, but helmet without a helmet, that's tough. So we might have a little stalemate. I'm sure I'll be undone soon. I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. I think this is still the best place to be. I don't think anyone's overlapping like this, so we're going to stay here and see what happens. Inside the building here. I think one team still is in here, if I'm not mistaken. The youngins are coming in, but I guess they did push back. There's Jeff on the right. We got Zero on top. Looks like he's going to possibly cross the street as well. Yes, he does. Stan might have eyes on him. Stan's now going over to the 3-story building. Get on top, see if you can look down at some teams. Shots fired. Jeff gets knocked and thirsted. Yeet is down and looks like he's getting revived. Teammates right next to him. Zero. I don't know if he can get an eye on there. He's trying to. Shoots. Oh, almost losing all of his health, but stays alive. Jeff is trying to crawl back to Zero. I don't think he's going to make it, though. They're going to thirst him first. Yes, he will. So he gets back to 75% health, though. Zero's going to try to do something here. Let's see what exactly he tries. Might go for the building. Nope, he's going to run to the right. Zero. Do you have any teammates left, by the way? Youngins have all 4 of their members still. I don't even know if you have any other players. Let's take a look at what you have. Oh, you know, you don't have anybody. And they threw a molly, but right there, inside. So the fire that you see. Oh, he's opening the door. Oh, Lord, not a good sign for him. And a shotgun shot will do the work. Oh, I don't think, what was that grenade? That was from Young Derp. He gets 2 knocks. Mistakes have been made, but at least mistakes were made after the fact that the battle was over. So this isn't an issue anymore. But they're going to have to put some meds on. And they'll get the revival on Nick too. Oh boy. Team 13, they're driving in. So this is with U18, with Polo and Blood Boy. And they're going to be going to prison, I think. It looks like it, possibly. Or going around it. Actually, they're just going around it. So they are going somewhere south. Not sure where exactly. To me, it's unknown. Take a look at Team 1 as they're driving close to some teams. This is LEU, light them up, let's go. We got Miss Smoke, New Model Army, and Brat Dragon. Looks like New Model needs some heals, but not too bad. Still roughly at 75% health. It's going to keep moving down along Georgia Pole side and over to the east as they continue to drive. They're going to drive across. They're going to drive across. Oh no. Team 14 is going to be over there on both sides of them. Shots fired on the car. They're going to drive away. They don't want to deal with it. Honestly, better. That's a good idea. Because they were already at the crates. They kept chasing them in the crates. They would have had some shots on them like they've never seen. So LEU actually made a good move there. I wish they pushed because I love seeing car chases. But I think that would have been a terrible mistake on LEU's part to push and keep following them for the most part. So here's RDM. Again, a team that I have winning it all. They're going to have to make up some room, though. I hope they get first place with a few kills in mind. Reaper, Hunter, Scout, and Nuke. Good luck. They got the crates, so they should have loot. I'm not sure if anyone looted that spot already, but to me, I haven't seen anything like that yet. Taco. They might see AFK. Astro 4K. So they're at Rosshawk right now. So that is Astro on the school, right? Let me just keep an eye on there. Yeah, this is AFK. They're on the south side of school. I guess they didn't see them because I thought it was visible, but apparently not. They're gonna drive away from the school and go, I don't know, maybe Pachinki. They have these houses here apparently, and they're gonna drive into it. Like, honey, I'm home. Apparently 2 people are home. All coming home from a late night of work and enjoying a relaxing time inside their houses. Maybe doing other things inside the house. I don't know. It's a make-believe fictional story that I just created, so they can do whatever they freaking want. Team 18 driving. So this is Icon, so they have 2 players on their team. I don't know if they're gonna try to cross. Apparently they're gonna cross as well. There's already 2 teams that are here. As you see, LEU still on the left, and there's gonna be people at the crate side. I don't know if anyone's close to the crate side though. Yes, they are close to the crate side as well. They might take some shots on. They are not going to. Oh, there we go. Shots fired. Looks like Drain is not getting hit at all though. Neither are their car. So maybe they're just shooting at each other. Okay, he's trying to get some lucky hits, but no siree, Bob. Oh man. Let's take a look. Yeah, 15 and 16. School and I believe the apartments as well. A story as old as time. Shots between the apartments and the school. See how well Taco can do here. Taco won last match, right? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. I think I'm right. And here's Star. Looks like you have DP and some sort of long-range weapon. I think an M16. That's not a bad combo right there. I really like the DP in my own hands. I think a lot of people do as well. We just heard a shot here. It looks like they might be shooting toward the school. Maybe Anarchy's doing it. M16, I mean M4 in hand. Got a shotgun on the. Oh no, that's a Car 98. Apparently they're trying to communicate. There we go. Looks like a little bit of communication never hurt nobody. And before they actually start killing each other, you gotta do it humanely. You gotta have a civilized Erangel Pachinki or Erangel map. You know, things are very civilized here. We communicate before we kill each other. Nobody really wants to peek out though. They're all doing it in the safety of their own walls. Nobody wants to actually kind of peek. Anarchy's peeking every now and then with the scope out. There's a lot of communication. I think we're gonna get lost in the translation if we continue to communicate like this. Lord. Alright. Oh, Taco. You get Star. So throughout all of that, they're like, yeah, we can communicate, but I'll shoot the hell out of you if you try to peek. So Reigns is knocked. Shadow is going for the revival. Should be able to without any particular issue. I'm not sure if Reigns lost his helmet, but definitely doesn't have one anymore. Oh boy. Risky move there. Definitely has no fear right now. No fear whatsoever. I'm expecting you to get taken out. Looks like shots fired on Shadow as Shadow's down to 50%. VSS shots. Bell gets hit hard, but Star Anarchy is the one that really gets hit hard as gets knocked. If they get the revival, AKM's gonna do that for Star. A lot of communication between these two teams. This could be interesting. Let's take a look at Team 9 as they are trying to see people in the water. And they might be able to, as you can see, Polo got hit hard. Blood Boy is also getting hit. Polo's got to be careful, losing a lot of health and gets knocked and thirsted because of the water. Once you get knocked in the water, you're pretty much down and out. No luck there. Blood is still left. Looks like on the right, I don't think they realize exactly. They don't really find it. Blood might be able to swim away far enough where they won't be able to get, or he won't be able to get seen. He's off. I don't think he's got an eye on it. That would finish off the team. That would be the last. Oh, he's going out there. Sean, let's take a look at what you're seeing. Can Sean find him? Keep going, keep going, keep going. A little bit to your right. Yeah. Oh, you got eyes. Oh, you might have eyes. Oh, no, 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 no. To the right. No, the other way. Yes, 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 yes. You should be able to see it. No, okay. No, no, turn. Opposite. Turn, 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 turn. Back, back, back. Turn back. I think he didn't realize. He didn't realize. Did he? Where did he go? He should still be. Oh, there he is. He's just staying low. He sees Sean. He's like, oh, boy. I'm surprised he's not getting any shots on him. Maybe they don't see him from this render distance. I don't know. Can Sean find him? I'm surprised Sean can't see him. He's peeked his head out. Looks like Sean's just gonna keep going to all the way to the end. Team 18 is right there. Sean's by himself, away from his teammates. Switch it up here. Team 15 and Team 11. Very close to each other. Taco Crisis, Cheese, Bell, and Sauce all together against Youngins. Youngins getting a lot of shots on Sauce, but Sauce was able to slip away with all the nutritional value he's holding. Stan, very hungry for some tacos. Might want to take a crunch at it. But Cheese is dairy ready for this event. I know they're bad puns, but you know, I appreciate the laughter if you guys are laughing. If you guys just, a snicker is good enough as well for me. Young Dirt closing the gap on Sauce, but gets knocked. Not going to be able to get away for that one. Looks like they threw a smoke for him. Stan getting shot on as well, trying to get away. Sees him now, but just dips under that hill. Sauce is just missing him. Can't really spot him easily. And they're going to get this revival in. Looks like Derp is trying to crawl away. Oh no, Cheese isn't going to let that happen. Cheese sees him, but he doesn't want to peek too long. Stan's going to get some shots on Cheese. No, he won't. Avoids all that damage. Derp now in the smoke. It's going to continue to come down. It looks like they will get this in. Taco, something happened in the back. Taco, two people knocked back there. I don't see anyone else. I'm surprised. I didn't realize that Sauce and Bell have been knocked. He's knocking on the door. It's like, let me in. Let me in. And there you go. Cheese doing the work though. Stan gets knocked. Cheese took a few hits there, but can't finish him off. Derp this time will hit Cheese. Derp was knocked before. Stan went for the revival. Now it's the opposite. Stan will have to get picked up. And this has been a circle of life, per se. Yeet has moved all the way to the left side, trying to get closer to Taco. They're throwing mollies. Trying to get it through. Trying to get some damage. And Bell is knocked still. Looks like he's going to get revived behind the couch. Knocked again is Sauce, and Taco is in trouble. They got a member up, but still losing a lot of health there. This is a bad spot. And that is it. They already completed it. Tried to see everything. It was a little bit tough, but Youngin, way to go. They have been doing a lot of good work here. 5 kills for them in this match, and we might have some stuff at the bridge. The bridge might have some action here. We got RPG with Unplug. Here, this is Rampage. Looks like they lost Pika. I heard a communicational sound. I don't know if they want to continue to communicate. Shots fired through it. AFK. Miso goes knocked, trying to get behind this wall. And it looks like just in the nick of time, his Fusion is going to throw some smokes to get his teammate up and running. And I don't think they're going to be pushing this side. That'd be very weird, I believe. Fusion's going to run in and does get behind the wall to heal his teammate. I think that'll be fine for them. As you can see, RPG's not making any moves over. They're just keeping an eye on it. With an eye, that shouldn't be a problem. Almond, RDM, Hunter. What is going on with RDM? RDM's getting taken out? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't know where they went. They are out of the running though right now. I just see that in the kill feed. It's unfortunate. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Looks like we have a hidden number here. Let's switch it up to RPG because they have been inside this spot. Let me see who sent me a follow. Nick, damn it. 5152, you stink. Thank you for the follow. And Miso gets knocked. We do have Team 12 still there. Oh, sorry. Still there. Miso has been knocked twice now and needs to get revived again. It looks like they will get behind the tree. What the plan would be to shoot around the tree to see if they can get an edge of it, of a person, even though the smoke's there. But it looks like that will be avoided. Fusion did get behind the tree and complete, and that will work out. Yeet's pushing through with Derp. Derp is getting Miss Smoke on LEU. Brat is in the background. Smoke is up top on the hill, taking a few shots herself, and that will be a knock as well. Brat now is in a troubled spot. I don't know if they realize where Brat Dragon is, but definitely isn't making any moves. Possibly to go back to heal his teammate, though. But they're not going to get the Miss Smoke because Miss Smoke has been thirsted. Up they go. Can you make it? Shots fired on Brat. Brat is dodging, weaving, and does get behind the hill to stay alive. So they'll get the revive. Now, are you guys pushing? I bet you are. You guys are very aggressive. Yep, they are. They're gonna. Oh, nope. Yep, nope. You, Stan, we're about to. And then they're like, maybe not. Now they have a minute, so they could have done it, I think, in a minute. Because they have the numbers too, but they only had 2 people that were coming. I think Young, Derp, and them. Oh, they don't. Look at the circle. Never mind. They do not have that time. They need to get out because the swimming is going to take some time. They don't have that kind of play. Man, we suck at TPP. Unfortunate, big boy, chaotic. I need to get UF Unified Front TPP practices. TPP is a whole different animal. Like, oh, what? Did they just get... Oh, I'm so confused. Your teammate just got knocked by jumping. I guess they didn't jump far enough. But 2 people. You had one that jumped here, died. Because they were in the water as well, so they drowned. And Stan, I think, just dropped pretty much to the land. And obviously that wasn't far enough. So, rough go there for the youngins, as you know, they do so much good work there and then they get taken out by just free falling. Switch it up to 16. So you're just going to be there, huh? Just playing this game. Star has all their players. It looks like 3 of them are in vehicles. Crossing the bridge. Looks like you're going to want to get picked up, it seems. You're heading up the bridge. And they're going to stop at the bridge as well. Looks like people are driving in a boat. This is RPG. Are they going to get shot at from the top of the boat? Yes, they will be. Are they going to take any hits? They do. Purge and them are exploded and the vehicle is gone. So quick. Good shooting. But they have to worry about the blue zone next. Star Anarchy's knocked. It seems like somebody's shooting across the way. You're not going to get this revival in. I'll tell you that much. You need to keep moving. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. Yep, Anarchy went back down. Looks like they did finish off whoever was back there. I didn't even realize. Shadow is not going to get revived. AKM, can you continue to heal yourself and move? That is a key question. You're going to take the vehicle. This is going to be tough. Look at the health that's going down. Oh, he's going to make it if he doesn't get shot. He's good. Team 16. Oh, he still has a teammate up there. That's good as well. So he has 2 people. So that was the guy that was in the bed of the pickup. And they're in the zone. Let's take a look at maybe the ones that were causing some trouble. It was Icon. I think they were doing the long sniping. As you can see, there's a Car 98 on his back. I think it was a Car 98 bolt action. Team 18 though is right next to Team 9. The RDM member. Sean, Rogue, Capo, Baron. They have 4 players. And this is not good. Obviously ain't good for Team 18. Icon against RDM. Everyone's trying to TPP this. Grenade beautifully thrown, but need to be cooked. He goes inside. This is a bit dangerous. Hard to see around caddy corner like this. As he, oh no, he's right in the eyes of Drain. Drain can get a nice hit on him. Oh my, wide open for shots. There you go. He's gonna come out and try to finish him, and he does get a knock on them. Trying to shoot at Drain, but Drain is going to avoid some more. Good original knock and not taking a lot of hits on his return. Can you see Sean? Oh, you see him. You see him peeking every now and then. Throws a grenade to the right. Saibe. Sean's with a ghillie. That's not bad. So it looks like RDM is fully picked up. I don't know how that was so quick. And Drain so close to getting knocked. They need to keep moving though. Actually, no, they don't. They're in the zone. So they just continue to push though. They only have 2 people. RDM definitely had an advantage. Can they be overcome, or will they overcome the opponents that they have in front of them? Saibe. RDM Baron gets knocked from Saibe. Inside the house. Shoots at the back. It does get him, but there's a returning knock there. And they're trying to thirst him as well, but they won't get that. Icon is still trying to do some work here. He's upstairs, I think. Yep, he's up there. And finally taken out by RDM, and RDM will have a space to heal and to move, hopefully, into the new zone. There's only 3 teams left. Team 16's up here as well. Dolphin dive. You don't see that often in scrims, I'll tell you that much. And they have the vehicle, so I guess that's what they're going to want to take. Use that as defense to kind of stay up and alive for the most part. We'll see here, the haters getting 4 kills for themselves, and they have 3 people. They've been doing very well with 3 people, by the way. Not easy in scrims, and they make it look easy though. They have a ton of kills each match, and I believe they have maybe top 3 finishes. I think they have at least one top 3 finish. I'm not sure if they have 2, but they are looking good. All 3 dossiers. I don't know if they're going to continue to use those as defense, or they're just going to move it into the zone in case they need it for later, though. Looks like Pink is trying to use his Car 98. Go for the long range shooting. Sees Rogue, gets a hit on Rogue. Oh, that's Star. Star did that. He was just shooting at the same exact person, though. But Star was the one that actually got the knock. Looks like trying to get Sean on the left, but that won't happen. Baron is still hurting on the left. Baron did not have a chance. He just wanted to shoot and hope that he can get a knock, but won't be able to there. RDM stuck in the blue zone. I don't believe they're going to be able to make it in. It's going to hurt too much. Sean's trying to heal himself. Does heal himself. Yeah, I think he's just going to keep playing the heal game, honestly. He's going to keep healing himself. He's not going to try to come in. Yep. RDM's pretty much out of this matchup. And I think they're even shooting at they're shooting at Reigns. So only 2 teams left. 3 for Haters and 2 for Star. Pink's making a huge push. Throwing in the grenade. Not going to pick anyone, I don't think, based on the trajectory. Reigns gets knocked. AKM's the only one left in the smoke. He's going to go for the finish. Wasn't sure which one that was. He went for the quick shot. AKM is out of the match, and ATTP Pink, who's part of Haters, just gets the win. There you go. Well done. 3 kills for Pink, 2 for Almond Joy, 1 for Midnight. That's a team total of 6. And there's a lot of gunshots. Let me turn that off for you guys. Alright, let me get back to it. So Star did a lot of work. We were looking at them for a lot of the game because they were in the middle of it. They had 4 kills from AKM, 3 from Reigns, 2 from Shadow, and 2 from Anarchy. That's a team total of 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 total kills. RDM, Sean, Baron, Capo, and Rogue, good job. 1 apiece from Baron and Capo, so that's a team total of 2. We got Icon just running it with 2 people, getting 4th place somehow, with Drain getting 1 kill. And I don't know if that's O-Rain. I think that's O, right? So O-Rain, but it looks like Drain to me. So let me know what it is. Appreciate it. Youngin, Derp with 4, 2 for Stan, 1 for Nick, and 2 for Yeet. So that's a team total of 9. Well done for the Youngins. They are really making their case for the first place spot. I'm not sure if they got it, but the kill count should really help. RPG with 0 kills. You got LEU, Light 'em Up with 2 kills total from new model Army. We got Astro 4K with 0. U18 with 0 kills. RDM with 0. Taco with 1 kill. Vlex with 1 kill. SB with 0 kills. Tap with 0. And Unified Front with 0 as well. So that is your scrimmage tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, definitely give me a follow and follow Vapor on Discord. Cannot stress that enough. If you want to compete, if you want to talk to Vapor, if you want to know more about esports and PUBG Mobile, that is certainly the team to do that with. So hit us up in the Discord. And not even me. I would love to talk to you guys if you guys have any questions in general. So that being said, definitely hit us up in Discord. It's in the chat. If you have any questions, just let me know. Definitely give a shout out to Vapor for letting me stream and also for putting together this great tournament. If you guys don't know, they've been doing this for a few weeks now. It's a really good one. So if you want to compete in these, let me just switch it up here. If you want to compete in these, as I said before, you do need to hit that Discord link. Thank you to everyone who's watching. You guys make this possible and obviously make this a lot of fun for me, especially when you guys talk in the chat. And all the teams that competed, I think on behalf of Vapor, I can also say that this is great that you guys can be here, and we hope to continue to see you guys. If you guys are new, and as I said before, you guys want to compete, you can. You just have to join that Discord. I'm Unified Front Chaotic. This is just one of the other online names I go by, says Big Boy Chaotic. Gotcha. So I'm just reading off the chat, making sure I don't miss anything. Sometimes I do. Happens a little bit. So the Real Smoke says GG. guys. MOW Havoc, thank you for joining in. All right, that covers it. I hope you guys all enjoyed again, and I hope to see you guys next time. Saturday, 8 p.m. is when these scrimmages happen. My next stream will be on Monday for the Naked Pro Scrims. If you guys don't know where to find that, that'll be in my Discord, so you can look it up on my profile. You can write !! Discord on Twitch, and again, if you're watching from Omlet, you can just go to my profile and hit that Discord link. So enjoy wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Sorry, please says nice. So yeah, all right. Good luck, everyone. Have a great, wonderful rest of your night. Enjoy.